Welcome to the Official Personality Guru. Whatever your personality type, you're probably surprised to see introverts, especially introverted perceivers, suggested as not just entrepreneurs but the best entrepreneurs. And if you are an INFP, you have what it takes to fly solo and have gone out on your own. It's easy to picture those gregarious extroverts as entrepreneurs. Their outgoing nature makes networking, negotiating with suppliers, and making sales calls no big deal. Introverts, however, often have difficulty with all these tasks, but those who type as INFP in Myers-Briggs system have at least 7 traits going for them that can help them soar as entrepreneurs, whatever the business or industry. The hardworking INFP's idealism doesn't stretch to leaving their success up to luck or fate. Certainly, INFPs who are artists or musicians know there are no overnight successes in these tough fields. If one producer or other owners powers that be burns and turns them down, they pitch another one. Giving up is not part of their vocabulary. The same independent streak that causes many INFP job seekers to eschew the 9-to-5 grind and strike out on their own also gives them non-traditional working styles and hours. They're very willing to stay up into the wee hours to flesh out an idea. The INFP writers, musicians, artists, and other creative types are happy to get up and work at 3 a.m. if that's when the muse strikes. While other personality types shake their heads at the impracticality of this behavior, you'll be tired the next day. INFPs wouldn't consider passing up the opportunity to delve into their passion whenever and wherever it arises. And if they are tired the next day, they'll take a nap to recharge. They're not working 9 to 5, and as entrepreneurs, they're in charge, so they can work non-traditional hours that work for them. Today, let's talk about the INFP entrepreneurs and the pros and cons of being an INFP entrepreneur. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the Personality Guru and ring the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest uploads. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. While many people might consider independence and pride, which comes from being an entrepreneur, the ability to make your own career choices often seems like a dream. But it also comes with heaps of responsibility and often a financial risk. Being the person to take these steps on your own to manage your own business or businesses is something that not everyone can do just because they think it seems like a good idea. It is something that takes incredible dedication, effort, and skill. INFPs are rarely pegged at people who would make the climb towards entrepreneurship, often because of their introverted qualities. When we think of someone who is in charge of their own business, we often think of a larger-than-life and outgoing personality. While this can certainly be the case, that doesn't mean that there aren't plenty of introverted entrepreneurs who are incredible at what they do. It is important to consider all of the angles and see what makes someone good in this position. When we take a step back and analyze, we will see why INFPs can be great entrepreneurs in the right circumstances. The pros of the INFP entrepreneur. INFPs are creative people who are capable of looking at things from many different angles. To properly solve problems and overcome the different struggles of running your own business or businesses, there needs to be an element of creativity involved. INFPs are naturally very creative people, so they don't need to always take the same path to get things done. Their minds are capable of approaching things from many different angles at once, and this often helps them to find the one which can help them advance. The INFP can use their unique way of thinking and viewing the world to find different solutions. When running their own business, the INFP can see different outcomes, ones that most people would not be capable of preparing for. Their minds can come up with creative solutions and ingenuitive ways of making the situation better. While people might underestimate creativity and imagination, they would certainly be making a big mistake when it comes to its importance in entrepreneur and leadership roles. Imagination is something that helps keep a business moving forward. Without it, the situation becomes stale and often falls apart. An entrepreneur needs to know how to continue progressing, as stagnancy can be the death of their business or company. Without creative new ideas to keep things changing and constantly growing, there isn't much to offer. This is why INFPs can offer so much when it comes to these situations. As they have creative and imaginative minds, they have so many new ideas that it often becomes hard for them to keep all of these in. INFPs are also independent people who often enjoy doing things on their own. They don't need to constantly turn to others for information, and enjoy being free to walk their path. This is something that choosing to be an entrepreneur rather rewarding for the INFP, since it gives them an immense sense of freedom. If they have the opportunity to choose a business path that is right for them and they are passionate about, the INFP will feel truly excited about working each day. They become bored and drained when they are pushed into an office and forced to follow the rules and demands of someone else. This desire to be independent and make their own choices in life and their career certainly makes the idea of being an entrepreneur or business owner right for the INFP. The cons of the INFP entrepreneur. Organization and remaining focused on one single task can be a true struggle for the INFP. They can become so caught up in all of their amazing ideas, and this causes them to fail to get anything done for real. Their minds tend to run away with them, going off in so many different directions. While this passion and creativity are assets, it can also be something that pulls them down if they are not careful. The INFP often needs people around them who can help keep things organized and help to keep them on track. They need to know when it is time to narrow their minds in one idea, rather than become overly excited about the many different thoughts and ideas in their minds. While having all of these forward-thinking thoughts can be rewarding, the INFP just needs to know how to manage their expectations. They cannot get things done all at once, so they need to take things one step at a time. A struggle for the INFP can be criticism and taking things a bit too personally. Often when running a business, this puts the INFP into the attention of others, which means negativity can be spun in their direction. Most business owners have experienced hate and negativity at least to some degree. Even if the positive feedback far outweighs the negative, the INFP can take this rather hard. They internalize these hurtful things and find it difficult to process them without feeling bad about themselves. To continue to run a successful business, the INFP needs to learn how to handle this criticism without allowing it to drag them down. They cannot be perfect, and no matter how amazing they're doing, there will always be some criticism when taking on something so big. While their emotions can be a positive thing, allowing those feelings to take charge can hurt the INFP when it comes to being an entrepreneur. This is why they need to learn how to take a step back when this happens and try to separate those powerful emotions from their business decisions. That is it from us. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give us a like and share it with your friends. Also, if you have any comments or suggestions, make sure to scribble them in the comment box below. Subscribe to the Official Personality Guru for more amazing videos. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to stay updated with our content. See you in the next video.